All right, hey there guys, it's Metro, and we're back again Tuesday, May 11th. So disappointing Monday yesterday. I tried to golf on Monday, but we gotten so much rain recently that the courses were all closed around. So
I have your name?
got some WoW done though. We played some
What you
did some
sow.
transmog farming. But anyway, we're back. Get some keys done this week. It is not a great week if I remember correctly. These last 2 or 3 weeks of this seasonal rotation are quite bad. Yeah, Sanguine Grievous this week, and then the Raging Quacking next week. So, but then the week after that will be Fortified Busting Volcanic, which is looked at as an extremely easy week. So we will see where we go. But I would not say last week was, well, I don't know. For me, it was pretty easy, but I think most people don't necessarily think it's, I don't know, it's Tyrannical week, so people have mixed opinions, but. Hey everybody, Fast Food Express, what's up, buddy? And Happy Dragon WoW player, welcome. Okay, so let's get this mission stuff done. Not gonna be able to get all of them done, but we will do that, and then we will begin the keys. Hopefully, well, we did a 20 in time, so we now have a 20 this week. Is that how it works? Yeah, I think so. That's definitely how it works. Alright, let's see. There's already a lot of experience there. A little too wild, yep. Okay, a lot of anima on the table. Still finishing that, so let's figure this out immediately. Lots of experience. Go. Actually, yeah, so you could, I found this out, you could actually do this. If you right-click this button, if you left-click it, it just says assign it, and then you do it afterwards for Venture Plan. But if you right-click it, it will send it right now, and I'd prefer that. I'm not a big fan of this send it later stuff. I don't really see a purpose to that. It's just so you don't like accidentally send a team and you're like, oh shit, wait, I don't want to send that. But I don't really feel like I would fall into that trap much. It gives you one last chance to cancel it, basically. Wow. Okay, that was easy. So I'd like to get the herbalism cache, but I don't think actually. It's strange how like some of these high-level missions just don't even have members. And that's probably it. See what the highest is. Don't think we can win that. Nope. Wouldn't suck having all these guys not go to 0 health, but I guess at this point it's more important to get experience because our dudes are just not leveling. I don't know what's going on. I guess I'm just not doing the missions fast enough, but finally got somebody to 50, but I mean, most are in the mid 40s, if not low 40s, so. Okay, so anyway, what do we get from the missions? Anything? We got some runes and a mirror and a ring that we. That's funny. Okay, cool. So let's go. I already got my character set up. Played a bunch last night, so I remembered to change everything. Hopefully I changed everything. That's crazy. Your followers are 500 mine. Yep. Yeah, we talked about this last week as well. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I just don't do the missions as often as I should, but they don't seem to level.
Where do we strike?
I don't know how you did it. What do you mean? I didn't do it. That's my point. I didn't do them enough to keep them gaining experience. I guess I really only like log on once a day and do the full mission slew. So it's hard to believe that Blizzard wants it to take any longer than it has already. But oh, where am I going? We're supposed to be going to Ouroboros. I mean, it's been, I would say, near daily. Just because there's been days where I've done like 3 rounds of missions, but other days where I've done 0. So I'd say daily since November. And my dudes are not even 50 yet, so it's hard to believe, but... okay, what are we doing? Let's go. Going to Ouroboros. What's going on?
See anything of use? Take care.
They might not be introducing more follower levels. Oh no, I'd imagine they're not. Yeah. Did you get all the mounts from the table? I think I have 1 left. I'm not sure. Is there a way to check? I'm not sure if there's any way to actually check. I saw there was an achievement for doing all of the one type of mission, but I don't know. Let's see. What would that be under expansion features? Covenant Sanctums? Adventure in Chief. I don't know what any of this shit is. Oh, raise 3 soulbinds to level 16 adventures. That's interesting. That's pretty cool. Well, there's an achievement for that. If 60 is captain, it makes sense since we have all expansion to max them. Yeah, I don't know. It's a long time. I had to change my profile picture again. Alright, thanks for letting me know, man. Yeah, these are all just building related stuff. Oh, that's interesting. It knows that I am Night Fae and doesn't even show me the achievements for the other covenants, huh? That's interesting. I didn't even realize that. That's very interesting. Because provided there is maybe there isn't other achievements. Presumably there are other achievements. Besides much appreciated. Odd thing yesterday, I ran a random dungeon. I ran a random dungeon yesterday. Uther. I needed a bow after killing a boss. A rogue needed it also. He took it and logged off. What? Are we talking about? What? We're talking about classic or some shit? Anyway, okay, so let's go open the chest. So we get the vial. That's pretty much the only thing we're looking for at this point. We did not. That's interesting. But yeah, nothing. Take the Stygia again. It's funny because it's... I actually have avoidance on mine too. It's avoidance on... It's indestructible on those, but... Yeah. Don't care about... We don't care about that. And we got our 20 Necrotic Wake. That's a great key. No, not vanilla classic. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but rogues can't be awarded bows in Shadowlands, and nor can they need on items. So we're talking about classic, it sounds like. All right. Anyway, see what is out there. It's guitar, I suppose. Get your weekly quest. Okay, what is it? Oh, dungeons. Nice. Good call. Never would have noticed that. Although I think it actually would have showed up when you enter the dungeon or something like that, right? All right, we'll sign up. Where'd that key go? It's gone. Oh, we had a lot of fun this last week, and have some more fun coming, I hope. I would like to do first round of keys on a rogue with no spec this week, and we'll see how it goes. Just want to see how it looks. I really need to like get a set of some kind of weak ores, though, because I like legitimately don't track anything on that character because I've never actually done anything serious. But I'm gonna need some information on the screen. I just don't know what I need to track because it's such a strange event for that character. That guy should invite me in. Alright, very good. Let's begin. Get the recording software up. Hopefully it's finally going to start getting nice out though. It's been a very, very, very bad week weather-wise. We pretty much had rain 7 days straight. Let's put it this way, if anybody watched the golf video, that was recorded last Thursday, so I rushed that one out. But you'll see that one of the bunkers is completely filled with water. Actually, multiple bunkers were completely filled with water, but I showed one of them in the video. And that was Thursday. At that point, we had gotten a ton of rain Tuesday and Wednesday. It then rained Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and it didn't rain yesterday, to my knowledge, but I don't know. So we got 3 more days of solid rain. I can only imagine what it was like up there, but I went up there yesterday and it was closed because too much water, so very disappointed. If you beat any in DPS, I would question them intently. What? Who are we talking about? Right, so it is... Oh, on the rogue, yeah. No, that would be very interesting, yeah. You never know. You never know. Cop helped me do Emerald Nightmare Mythic last night on the rogue, and he was doing 89k, and I was doing 9k. So, but of course, he's like, 40 item levels higher than my character, but yeah, I don't think even if it was like 226, I don't think it would do much damage at all. It doesn't have like any actual CDs or AoE, so it's overall it's gonna be horrible, obviously, but it'd be interesting. Interesting to see if people notice what the responses are. Okay, so people on their way. This guy's got war mode on. And I have it off. What do we got in this group here? This guy's got 101 15s with 220s time. This guy's got 57 15s, 1700. This guy's got a main that looks pretty good, but this character's pretty shit. And this guy is way overqualified. But mostly tanking, it looks like. Oh, they'll notice your DPS 100%. Most people are too dumb to know you're no spec, though, since no one does that. Maybe. I don't know. After the 2s we did this last weekend, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. That was so strange. I've never seen some of those things, and they all happened in one 3-hour session. Crazy. Hey, what's up, Inferno Master? How's it going? Welcome. Hello. Hi, Metro. Are you DK Legendary? You're asking which one I'm using? Crimson Rune. Always. I don't take it off in 5-mans. I wear it every week. Every week. Alright. Let's heat up. Hi, Metro. Good luck in keys today. Samantha, welcome. Thanks. Hopefully luck will not be needed, but it kind of always is. Not sure you even get much benefit out of that.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, here we go. First key of the week. And I don't even remember the fixes. Sanguine Grievous. Okay, so Sanguine won't be too big of an issue in here, I don't think, but you never know. And again, I made the same mistake I was making last week, using the trinket here. Really huge mistake. But, I don't know. Hopefully it won't be too bad. It's only 19. Move everything else up. Binding shot, not ideal. Pride's gonna rip groups apart with Grievous. Okay. Yeah, probably right. Probably true. Still got the Rock Alley, so that's good. Alright. That's a bit of an issue. Really need that thing to not die there. Okay, good. Good effort on that, actually. That's a mob that really probably should be focused on this week because it's very hard to move it, but didn't happen. God, that's slowing the pace down, huh? Holy fuck. That is kind of wild. God, that's a really slow pack now. What the fuck? I think it would take this long to kill him. Does he start really low or something like that and he healed the full? I don't. Does that happen? Oh yeah, I guess so. Wait, what? That guy's at 20%. That guy's like a friendly one though. Don't think it's the same. Oh god, I don't have fucking. I used Gorfiends on that first pack for some reason. Actually, Gorfiends is up now, which might actually be a good thing. Okay, sanguine so far. Been a bit of a work. Wonder what MDI started using Resto Shaman and Ellie Quake recently. You would hope that that isn't why people do it. I mean, it's so obviously the best option, right? I don't know. I think all healers should be in that state right now. Like, I don't know of a single healer legendary that actually makes much of an impact in 5-man. So, like one that actually causes healing. You know what I mean? Shockbearer is probably the best one that I know of, and that's really not even that good. For some reason, damage from healers is like coveted, you know, all of a sudden, which is hilarious. It's so strange, like the stuff that I find so obvious year after year, people never do until it's like something changes at the absolute top end, and then everybody's like, oh yeah, it's really important that healers do damage now. It's like, oh, yeah, okay. Hey Colin, what's up, buddy? Would the game be more or less fun with no fixes? It would be interesting. I think it would be more interesting for a little bit, but I think it would get old pretty quick. Doing the same dungeon every week with no changes is not a good idea. I just went from never seeing it to only seeing it. Yeah, I guess so. That's basically it. All the healing legendaries aren't actually that good. Yep, I agree. But I mean, this would have been the case for a long time, right? Like, you could have said that in BFA for Azurite armor too, and people still weren't doing it, so... Strange. Very strange. Yeah, so what is that great push? Like, how's that going? What do you do? It's gonna be weeks of prep or something? Like, when does it start? I don't fully understand that. I didn't really look into it, but... Oh, there's the Rock Alley again. That one's a little odd timing, but I guess it's gonna last for a very long time. Okay, well this should not be as hard as last week. They got Tourney Realm access last week, and Tourney starts week from Thursday. Oh, cool. That's unfortunate. That's going to be during the push week then. Oh, wait, no. It's like a weekend thing only, or what? I might actually watch that, to be honest. I'm curious. They got Tourney Realm access for our 2 tourneys going on, so they are using extra time to practice. Oh, yeah, that's strange. Is that like a mistake somebody made, that there'd be 2 tournaments so quickly? Curious if it has any interaction with Primal Rock Ellie. No, I don't. Just makes the earthquake happen no matter what. It's a good question though. Is it good on Resto or good on Ellie? Probably not. This is probably way better. Typically how it goes. Even though it's good on Resto, it's only because there's nothing better. Or so there'll definitely be something better for actual Ellie, I'm sure. I just love the concept though. More stuff like that I'm very eager to see. I hope that they will continue to do that stuff. Okay, a little slow on that split, but we did it. Should be done, right? Not quite. Wow, okay, that was really bad damage there. We didn't even do 20% of his health. Yeah, we don't really have great classes for this fight. This would have been a terrible group last week. Just barely get it done good. Alright. Somebody gonna get that?
More friends are here to play. Come along.
Rex has been using the Rock Ellie for about 2 months now. Yeah, it's awesome damage wise. Like, I love that. I actually got it on my Shaman this weekend by accident, so if I do play that character again, I will craft that. Hey Patrice, welcome. How are you? Oh.
Can you find your way through the mist? Choose one.
I'm fine. Lunchtime at my job. Oh, nice. Well, enjoy your lunch. Yeah, it's 12 o'clock sharp, huh? Enjoying your stream. Sweet, man. What do you get, an hour for lunch? The only actual jobs I've ever had have always been like very like relaxed about lunch. Like when I worked at Glenmar, there was no lunch. Like you didn't punch out, but you could eat like whenever you want. And when I worked at the dental office, it was always
You're almost there.
it was always like just punch out at some point and eat. Doesn't matter when. And 30 minutes, sometimes an hour. Oh yeah. Cool. So if I see an opportunity to stun that, I probably should do it, huh? It's from the Stalker. There's 2 of them, I guess, is the issue. Stun that one. But yeah, that just killed the Shaman there. He's up though, he's on. These guys have an enrage or something? What's that? I didn't even realize. News to me.
You did it. Good guess.
Okay, we have another Stalker. Let's keep an eye on this thing and see if I can prevent it. Maybe with a grip as well. Another rock alley. It's good. It's good. Basically using it on CD. That's probably what you got to do to get value out of it. You cannot grip it now. Actually, I don't know. It looked like it didn't happen, but it probably bit the rock alley or something.
Meddle all you like, mortals. You will delay the inevitable.
Yes, the rock alley is really not helping. Really not helping. Not right now, at least. If I AMS a second earlier, we would have not had this. Doesn't really matter though.
No fooling you.
We don't have any mobs that are a problem this week or this pack. Grieves on Pride is rough. Yeah, definitely. Agreed. Good thing for me is Blood DK though. Grievous is very within my control. I don't really feel like it's hard to fix for me at all. Very easy actually.
No fooling you.
Why are we still in combat? Strange. Oh, that didn't do shit. AMS that one. I guess the stacks continue to go up, so yeah, it's a good idea. Take one, AMS it. They'll never get more than probably 4 total, so. For some reason I only have 1 stack. What do you dispel it? Unsure. That one got me all. Maybe I parried or something. But I don't know how that works. Strange mechanic.
You did it.
Alright, we have a couple mobs that aren't too dangerous, but 1 stalker. So I have to stun it because it blinked behind me. Unlucky. Getting hit quite hard here. Not really sure why. Just a bigger pack, I suppose.
You think yourself exceptional, gifted, but you will learn humility.
Yeah, it's definitely a tough week for the healer, huh? This is the one in a battle res. Probably a good option, honestly. Looks like it's gonna be bad though. There's a Spirit Link, good call there. AMS didn't get it. Okay, we did end up managing to make it through, no problem. And it's boss next. Sounds good.
We're gonna have so much fun.
Beware.
what's first? Let's see.
One of us is weak like the other.
Guessing game here. This one.
Beware.
Will you play with me? Pretty please. Here I am.
Wow, that thing just gets slaughtered. Did you see that thing just die? Holy fuck. I've never seen anybody actually kill it like that. Somebody must have like big AoE up at the time. The Rock Ellie too, I suppose, didn't hurt.
Beware.
So, it's that one with the ring. This is a tough fight with Grievous too, to be honest. Done it for the guy. I don't have AMZ up, but I'll have it for the next time we go into that phase. Hey Shig, what's up buddy? How's it going? So it's that one.
Beware.
Come on, do the fucking cast, Jesus. Such a pain in the ass. Seems like so intermittent. Sitting there waiting to interrupt it. Especially when there's extra targets out, I feel like it's a very, like I'd rather do less damage there and make sure I get that interrupt. It's a very risky thing to do.
Let's do it again.
The time for play has passed. The winds hurt us all.
Aw, okay. No more myths. Hey, this doesn't look right. It doesn't look right at all.
Tyrannus sighed with
Okay, you got it.
as the dawn feast. Balance must be restored.
11 minutes. Wow, we destroyed this. As long as we don't do something crazy here at the last minute, it's an easy upgrade. That is kind of crazy. 11 minutes here. Holy fuck. We're actually ahead on count too because of that pull through the wall area. Looking good for upgrade, definitely, yeah. Easy upgrade as long as we don't do something silly. On up. Hey, push week. Hey, Pavel, what's up? Nah, both these last 2 weeks of the season are pretty garbage. The week after that is the really good one. Jens, what's up, buddy? Welcome. It's awesome to see two very long time viewers back to back like that in the chat. Planning to do another lowest key possible. So probably not on Shaman, but yeah, we'll definitely I would like to do it on my no spec rogue. Which is funny because my rogue is actually more geared than my Shaman. It doesn't have legendaries or anything though. It's not more powerful of course, but that druid, oh my god dude, that is hilarious, right? That was like the funniest fucking thing ever. Very funny. So like impromptu as well, like, you know, it felt natural. It felt like this was exactly what this guy was thinking, and it wasn't trolling or it was like all serious, you know. I don't know. Now that it's happened once, we'll probably never see it again, but it was awesome. Go. Alright, like where are we going? Back to the group finder is the only place we should be going. It's the most fun in these low keys. I'll tell you what, yeah. It's a good way to keep things interesting late in the season.
Meddle all you like, mortals. You will delay the inevitable.
Okay, that's a good rock alley there. I love how he kept trying to tell you to go. I think that's literally the only word he knows. Like, he was otherwise just going to speak Spanish, right? So he realizes nobody else is going to speak Spanish, so he just says go. That's it. Like, because he doesn't realize that we can't go. You know what I mean? Like, he's, yeah. A lot of work there, I think. It was just awesome. That kind of stuff is why I love this game, honestly, man. People in it are just so awesome. Just so many funny moments. Oh, the rock alley's dead. $30 fucking K, holy shit. These guys are crushing it. I found it more cringe than funny. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, that's part of why it was funny, right? So. 4 minutes on less. That's interesting. Oh, we have 7 minutes. I think this is slam dunk. Good morning, Genfu. What's up, buddy? Not quite, but yeah, it is good. I agree. Alright, that's our pride. I'm still not gonna have less for the boss. Oh, did we like less late there? So we just absolutely destroyed this dungeon, I guess. What? The hell? That was like, that hit me after it was past me. It's very strange.
So much more! You can't escape! Beware. No avoiding this one! Beware. Children, what a tempting treat! You can't escape! Beware. Beware.
What happened there? What's the best legendary for Prop Pally? I have no idea. I haven't played it much, unfortunately. Our damage seems really bad on this fight.
The lightless abyss of your sight, your flesh will nourish my
You look awesome with the new style. Well, you mean my hair. Yeah, not quite new, but been growing it for a while now.
the lightless abyss of your psyche.
That's a slow fight. I think we had Pride and Lust, even though Pride and Lust did not really overlap. Is that going to be a 3+ minute ago? Oh no, only 2 minutes. That's strange. Felt longer than it was, I guess. Alright, well, we upgraded that at least. Hopefully that means we're doing a 20. First key of the week upgraded. Let's get start. I've been away a while. Sorry, Mr. Stream. Sweet man. Welcome. How is the name this game? Yep. Shield of Righteousness? I mean, sorry. Wait, what? Avenger Shield is BIS Legendary for Prop Pally. Oh, Shield of Righteousness. Gotcha. Sweet. Alright, well, let's add that to the list. Today is 5/11. And that was Mists 19. Upgrade. And that's now week 11. Fortified Sanguine Greaves. Yeah, we got lucky finding the monk there. Demon Hunter, Monk, and Hunter. Alright, that one's in the list. BM Hunter, Growl is auto turn off when you enter dungeons. Why would someone threaten to kick me out of group unless I dismiss my pet? I always dismiss before we jump off cliffs to avoid trash. Good question. Unsure. Sweet. I don't know what that is. They're in doing the 20. You need one for IO? Yeah, I need everything for IO. The only one I don't need is Sanguine Depths, which I'd imagine we won't see a lot of keys for.
Watch the
I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, back. Chris, what's up, buddy? It's been a while. Hope all is well. Yeah, what's up, man? How you been? All is well. I found Avenger Shield Legendary. So fun, though. Yeah, that sounds like the one I would use for sure. It does sound fun. Might play some Prop Pally in the coming weeks. We'll see. It's a bit weird because like the vault, like having like 4 options, you know, it feels like I really should try to get that done, but I don't know. At this point, what's the odds of getting something? Seems very low. It's really just a trinket or 2. That's all I would need. Besides from raid. May I see Demon Hunter's breakdown? Let's take a look. There you go. I-beam was 15% of his damage. That's interesting. Oh, Fell Rush. Wow. I got my first upgrade in months today from Vault, the Mythic SLG trinket. Nice. That's cool. Do you still enjoy streaming? Oh, I love streaming, yeah. Would you still do it the same amount if you got money from another source that is more than enough? Oh, I love streaming. Streaming is like my favorite thing to do, yeah. 100%. Sometimes pugging Mythic Plus on stream is not the most fun thing to do, but yeah. Like if I could literally just be live and talk to people and answer questions and stuff all day, I would do that all day. That's what I love most about streaming is the audience interaction. Like, let's put it this way. If I was like set for life and I never needed to care about money again, then streaming would be all I would do. I wouldn't make any videos anymore. Videos are the things that make the channel go, honestly. And I need to try to get more serious about making them. But I keep waiting for something to happen on the PTR and it just never does. So there's a couple good ideas I have, but doesn't it get old after a while? No, not at all. I mean, did you listen to what I just said? It's the community interaction. So unless like you're asking the same fucking question over and over again, like some people do, then I guess it gets old. But social interactions in WoW too are so fresh. Like they never get old. Maybe like, you know, I might get old talking to one person, but you know, there's hundreds of people that you're going to communicate with. Metro just chatting stream incoming. Yeah, I would if I could, but it doesn't work on YouTube. Legion time walking further in the expansion. So Drake writes, maybe that'd be interesting. I don't think it's I guess it could. Yeah, I guess it could. That video of the key with the moonkin that kept saying go. Oh my god, dude, that was the funny fucking. That was literally the most funny, like the funniest thing I've seen. Actually, that's not even fucking true because the thing with Rusty, I don't know how many people saw that clip either, but Rusty had this bizarre issue on Hungering Destroyer progression, and that was hilarious. But this was like the funniest thing out of the guild that I've seen happen in a very long time. I love stuff like that. That's what I'm talking about. And like Tierden says there, being social should never get old. Yeah, and those types of moments are why it never does, because it's just so fun, like, you know, seeing people interact like that. Mark of the Wild, but oh, it's a balanced druid PvP talent, isn't it? How does he have Mark of the Wild? I think it's a Resto Druid PvP talent or something. God damn, I really wish they would bring that back to the game. I don't know why they don't. It's a cool idea. I love the old buffs. It's like the only thing that I'd say is better about class design in the classic and stuff right now. Rusty literally sounded like Will Ferrell. I swear to God, if you have not seen that, you have to see it. It is unfucking believable. One of the funniest things I've ever seen happen anywhere. Not even related to the game. It really had nothing to do with WoW. One of the funniest things I've ever seen occur. That was so fucking insane. I can't believe that. God, that feels like that was forever ago. When was that posted? Quickly find it. That's scary to think about that, because that feels like that was forever ago. I actually forgot it even occurred. I don't even know what I titled it. Funniest. Yeah, here we go. This is it. I'll link it for you guys. I've been rating a lot. January 28th. How about that? Check it out. Go click that link and bookmark that shit or save it somewhere, because I'll tell you that is the funniest. Unbelievable, honestly. Want to see the good route for this dungeon? Well, you probably have to find somebody else, because my route is controversial, but it works very well for me, so I'm very satisfied with it. Chronic Wake should be an easy upgrade. 2 weeks ago, we double upgraded a 19, so we'll see. As long as we don't do something stupid. Walker is Kyran? Yeah, he's Kyran, yep. Alright. Weapon of Order is really powerful for a Windwalker. Oh, yeah. How do you get this Katie stamp whistle thing? How many hammer, spears, and spheres are there? 3 of each, I believe. I think there's 3 of every item. I know there's 2 shields for sure. Is there a 3rd shield somewhere? Maybe there's only 2 of every item. There's 2 of... Wait, I don't actually... I'm not actually sure. No, there's only 2 spheres, 2 shields, and then there's 3 hammers.
5,
Yeah, 3 hammers and 3 spears.
2, 1.
I think that's correct. The 28 necrotic wake time, pull the big name on before the grib. Ah, yeah, right. It's funny.
Here to be slaughtered as well.
The way I handle that, I feel like this is a really, 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 really good route for Fortified. There's only one thing that I hate, and that's fighting that stupid name mob. But past that, pretty satisfied. Hello, Wow Kid, what's up, buddy? Yeah, and they use Orb and Pride to kill it, though. They don't just attack it. Oh, yeah, that's what we do. Exactly what we do. That's one of the hardest mobs in the game, so yeah, obviously that's what you're gonna do. Nazruda, thankfully there are many ways to skip that son of a bitch. Oh yeah. Sunbuck. It's the pack with the casters. Yeah, you'll see it halfway through the route. It gets annihilated. We'll have Pride plus the Orb, and the 3 mobs with him will die almost instantly. I'm actually kind of worried about... Oh shit. This is actually going to be kind of shitty this week. I have to be very ready for that. The Sanguine after the 3 mobs die. It's going to be a big problem. Just went to see Go Bombkin video. Oh my god, that was priceless. Like I said, you really can't write shit like that. Like, you'd have to be a fucking genius level satirist to be able to come up with something that silly. Oh, that's neat. My second demon already has all the legendary power. Yeah, they're class account wide, so that's why one of the main reasons why I wanted to level that second DK was because I knew I didn't need to do anything special there. That Bombkin was doing a challenge run? Yeah, IRL. Yeah. Yeah, we're also not going to be able to pull the trash here. Yeah, this is actually probably the... Besides bolstering it. Actually, I don't know. Let's see. It's probably not. I don't think it's worth it. Because they're definitely gonna just heal the boss to full immediately, right? Yeah, so this is probably the worst possible fortified week for this route, actually. For a lot of what goes well in this route, at least. The challenge was to do the Mythic Plus without actually putting the key in. And by himself. Yeah, right. Do I have one? Wait, where is it? Oh, there's another one. Missed it. I guess it's a good time to be doing this with the boss. Wasn't by himself, he had Metro. Yeah, right. That Bombkin was definitely the little brother. Yeah, somebody said that. Like, this is what happens when you let your 5-year-old son play the game. It's like, yeah. You might be right about that, actually. One of the only possible ways that it makes sense, honestly. Grievous on last boss is going to be hard on the healer. Yeah, probably. But that's not me, so I don't care. Vamos says, let's go. No, I know. I'm aware. These mobs hit pretty hard. Save rune weapon for our main man there. Automatically gets marked. I think I'm making my second Demon Hunter Night Fae. Finally time to mess around with it. Sweet. Sounds fun. Yeah, Night Fae's... That spell is actually pretty fucking cool, honestly. I quite like that. That spell. Seems neat. These small guys do or do not drop Sanguine. Let's see. Looks like do not. Would be good if I ever want to play Havoc, yeah, no doubt. I don't know though, I feel like Elysian Decree has to be at least fine for Havoc, no? Oh, we failed the shield there? The hunt really helps with single target. Oh, single target, I get you. Failed again. I will say though that weak ores were not meant to work well with the same class. Oh god, I can imagine. That's funny actually. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, if you had the exact same name, that's funny. Elysian Decree is mandatory for vengeance. Alright, thanks for weighing in. Talking about Havoc. Alright, so we just need to be very careful with I don't know how we're gonna handle that. We just need to be very careful with Sanguine here. I have my name Jix reserved. Maybe I'll swap it. Yeah. There's even people in the guild are, yeah, it is. When I logged on, saw you on that. I'm like, wait, did you transfer your character to Spirestone? But I forgot. That's just what happens normally. Ugh! Fucking Christ, man. Okay, we got it out. Perfect. Hit that shit. Okay, very good. Could have went a lot worse. I like the hunt better over Elysian Decree. Also, Elysian is no way mandatory. That's mandatory. What the hell just happened there? Vengeance can run whatever their team needs. They do a lot of damage regardless of Covenant. Nice. Pretty sure Demon Hunters go Kyron for File, not Decree. Oh, yeah. Well, as long as you're sure.
Face me, Necromancer. Thanatos will be avenged.
I'm so eager to share your underlings.
Ever thinking about sneaking by that group?
Knowledge will be your
No, not really.
Your temple lies in ruin. Your brethren are butchered. You have already lost.
Honestly, if you want to go defenses for big keys, go Venthyr, yeah. Demon Hunter can kite so easily, the file isn't necessary. Oh, wow, a lot of conflicting information there, huh? So they don't take any Covenant, then it's just not worth it. They're too good as it is, huh? Not needed. I like my time pushing as Vampire. I was stupid tanky. Yeah, I can imagine. Sounds like the pick I would use. Although I really like the way Kyrian shit looks on Demon Hunter, so I'd probably just go Kyrian just because it looks awesome. Are we doing this or what? No Covenant Demon Hunter is best in slot indeed. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, Demon Hunter is so good you can uninstall the game and still be the best tank. Wow, that's pretty powerful. Okay, this part is actually kind of a pain because of Sanguine. No Covenant challenge Metro. Oh, I'm way ahead of that, dude. I'm doing not only no covenant, no spec. I mean, you can't have legendaries, you can't have soulbind, you can't have anything. Well, actually, that's not true. I do have a covenant. You just can't do anything with the covenant other than get the ability from it. So not quite what you're bringing up, but maybe we'll do a no covenant character as well. Be interesting. I think you actually have to have a covenant for a lot of things, though. Real question is, which race is best for Orc? You mean in-game or IRL? Orc is a pretty good one for Orc, yeah. From what I could tell. No install challenge. Yeah, get to 2200 in PvP without ever playing a game. That'd be a tough one. For pure Mythic Plus damage, Kyron is best, Hunt is best single target, and close in Mythic Plus, Necro is random but very good damage, and Ventir is decent damage. Nice. Hey Paris, what's up buddy? How's it going? How do these guys just get one shot? I really don't even understand. Yes, play the game without installing it. That would be a challenge, yeah. The Hunt is such a cool ability. I believe Ventir pulls a lot ahead, a single target, but it's close. Yeah. Yeah, Night Fae is just such a good covenant for soulbinds too, right?
You will be brought to justice.
Night Fae soulbinds are too powerful. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like the most powerful one for sure.
Shall answer in kind.
Foolish Paragon! There is nothing you can do to stop us. No matter. My minions are endless. My soldiers rise once more!
I'm probably gonna get Corian for first strike. Yeah, a couple good options. So I didn't know that if this mob is actually CC'd, like in any way, when it see it's stunned, it doesn't explode or it doesn't give him credit or whatever. Very strange. Even if it's just stunned, apparently, it's very strange.
The fallen shall serve me again.
You can stun right, yeah, it's weird. Best of luck, Metro. It's International Chess Day. Gonna go get a bunch of great vaults. Sweet, man. Like, why would a stun help with that? I could see if it was actually out of combat CC'd, but it doesn't really make a lot of sense. Stuns, Dragon Breath. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why those things work like that. I could see, like I said, out of combat CC, but I just can't imagine this scenario. I'm gonna die here. He was getting out of control, I guess. And we're all gonna die here. We stun him or something, I guess. Everybody read the Wowhead article, good. That was pretty sketchy.
Your arrival proved timely, yet the battle rages on. We cannot rest until these invaders are purged from our skies. I will lead the effort here, while my disciples bring you to the
9.1 gonna be hard to push new
Let us
achievements.
end this
20
atrocity.
Keystone Hero, gotcha.
We need stitch flesh. Prepare to strike at the next temple.
Just a moment longer. It seems that the parts for my new creation have arrived.
GG, well played for the monk. Yeah, was it really? Must have been perfect, huh? That was about to kill us. Double stun last ads, yeah. It was gonna wipe us otherwise. Just getting Rock Ellie on CD alone is fucking dude, I'll tell you, even if this legendary like did negative damage, I would still, it just encourages people to actually use Rock Ellie, which is never fucking used. Like literally would go like a whole week without seeing one from all shamans. I don't get why people think that every season we go up by like 3 key levels. I don't think it's intended though is the problem. Like you're not wrong, but it's not really Blizzard's intention to do that. So it's typically on the back of new systems that come in, and I'm not necessarily aware of any like game-defining systems that are coming with 9.1. I don't think we're gonna be like much stronger, honestly. Like if you look at all the BFA seasons, every single one brought some crazy new thing, right? Like season 2 was those insane weapons from the raid. Season 3 was essences, and season 4 was corruption. So obviously at that point it goes up every time, but that wasn't intentional. They didn't make Mythic Plus easier every season. That Rock Ellie lasted 5 seconds. Yeah, that's the only problem with that, right? Rock Ellie is so good, I don't know why shamans don't use it in pugs. Yeah, I don't know. Same reason why people don't use trees, right? We are getting enhanced conduits, more soulbinds, more conduit slots. Yeah, and that's all part of the normal curve, right? Like I don't think that's gonna make us twice as strong, but maybe. We'll see. Big thing will be whatever that new gear system thing is. I don't know. Have you tried the newer systems? Which ones? My druid tank is still in her bombkin gear. I haven't finished gearing her yet. There's not really much difference nowadays. Just need some trinkets and some agi weapons. Those new gems? I don't know. I don't actually know. I haven't looked into it enough. That's the wrong order. I meant to charge and then use blood tap, but I accidentally did it the wrong order and broke my charge. Hope a 15 difficulty season is the same as a 20. No, that definitely won't be the case. Won't be that even. There'll be some variance. That's where I'm failing. I need agi main hand and scale. Yeah, that's the only thing that kind of sucks about. Like, it's the same way with Paladin. Like, I want to play a prop pally, but I have no strength gear, right? So it's like a... Alright, tough. If they work outside of raid, I can hear the PvPers and pure mix. Oh yeah, definitely, 100%. I don't know what's happening there, honestly.
Beware. Beware.
Actually, both all those things have sanguine vintage. Gotcha. Can you survive pulls as DK like Incarn with Bear, giving you have your CDs? What does that mean? Unsure. So why is this pack taking so long back? Why do we just wipe on this pack? I'm so confused.
Beware. Beware. Beware.
Wait, what's happened here?
Beware.
I'm confused.
Come, my assistant. These raw materials are in need of processing.
The RP didn't trigger.
Beware.
Hey Jambo, what's up, buddy? Welcome. Okay, this has gone really bad up here. I feel like we're in a bad spot now, so it's gonna be tight. How are the specific fixes? Well, the week has actually gone really good for us so far. We've only done 2 keys, of course, but got cell phone reception again. That's good. Veranico is a pain on this boss with no pride or bloodlust. Alright. Agreed, but not tyrannical, and we aren't going to use bloodlust, and we will definitely have pride. Incarnate is interesting. I want to like it, but there are a few where I think it lags behind Galactic Guardian. Okay, that guy. We got a little lucky there. You should pug some keys with your no-spec warrior tank. Yeah, it's not a well, it's not a tank first of all, but we actually have plans to do that this weekend. We'll see how the weekend ends up going, but
How vexing! Rotsview, get to work and don't fail me like your predecessor.
you can't tank on a no-spec character in a pug. There's no way. I saw you had some streams with your alts, starting to play them more. Yeah, it was mostly last week. I was exploring the viability of it, let's put it that way. We'll see what happens this week. I want to try to keep things fresh, though, as we end the season. Okay, well that could have... I don't know what's going on here. We're falling apart. Have they announced 9.1? No. Gonna be July. Seems like it. That just one-shot that shot. What did? I don't even know. There's been so many one-shots in this key, I don't even understand. Like, I actually don't know what's causing that. It's like the third time I've seen somebody get one-shot. Some rumors it's end of June. Yeah, it's certainly not going to be in May, obviously. Yeah, probably late June at the earliest. Who knows? The vile spew. Yeah. Grievous or Pride combo is so stressful. Yeah, definitely. Definitely could agree with that. Once you get the buff, though, you're in good shape. What's going on? What the hell's this? Did that guy do that on purpose? I'm so confused. I'm so fucking confused what the hell that was. And we missed. That's the key, I think. It's gonna hit the... Okay, both of them are going. That was spear aggro. I taunted. Must have been like, I don't understand. I have to look at what happened there. Doesn't make any sense to me. Unless I taunted the wrong target by accident. What happened to my hammer? Oh, I used it on that. Oh, I'm an idiot. I actually wasted a hammer. Right. Fuck. Wow, so if we missed this key by like 10 seconds or something like that, I'm going to take blame for that. Yes, I actually picked up both hammers without realizing. Usually somebody else picks up that first hammer, but nobody picked it up, so I just grabbed it. It's pretty unfortunate. I should have used it on the first boss then, not even thinking about it. Wait, did I pick up all three hammers? I actually might have picked up all three hammers. Well, I don't know. Where's the third hammer? Where was it used? No, doesn't seem like the healer's struggling at all. Boss at 30%. Put AMS up. We got Van Blood. We're cruising. Ruined Weapon. 30% health. A minute and a half. I guess as long as we have no deaths, it should be upgraded, right?
Beware. None can escape the storm.
Yeah.
Metro, what do you think is the best healer for Mythic Plus? Blood Death
Blood
Knight.
Death Knight, thanks a lot. Sorry, in the middle of something here. Duffy McNugget, thanks a lot for becoming a member. Or whatever. Your name's already red, so I'm confused. Change your name or something, maybe. Actually, yeah, it's gonna be a downgrade, it looks like. Damage just completely falling off.
Can escape the storm.
God, that's unfortunate. Kill it. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. We almost fucking failed that key because I picked up 2 hammers and used one of them. Like, overrid run one of them. Jesus. Pretty crazy. That's our second 20 now, though. Anyway, what else? Still have Lust for Last Boss. I believe, yes, you believed correctly. Hey, Metro, hope you're having a good day and stream. Thanks, buddy. I am. Theater 21. I think I'm good on 21s. Let's go do some other keys. It's a good run. 2 keys there. Congrats, nice. Yeah, thanks. It's pretty good. I have to look at this footage though. I'm very confused by a few things here. First, so we're gonna do a whole breakdown of this footage because I want to see something really quick. So that was Necrotic Wake 20. Let's add it to the sheet really quick. Upgrade. Okay, it was Shaman again, and we had Hunter, Monk, and Druid this time. Alright, let's take a look at how I lost threat there and where those spears and stuff went. Getting close to 2k? Oh, I doubt it. How much does a 20 give from a 19? That's only my second 20. I doubt it. I think that's correct. The 28 necrotic. I think blood DKs need more damage, not healing. That's what they're getting, more damage. Okay, so let's just confirm this really quick. Yeah, so at this point I have 1 tier. Let's just do it better. Hi Metro, Yashi, wow, long time no see. How you been? Okay, so I picked up that hammer and that's the one that ultimately never gets used. I have it the whole way here, yeah. So I pick up the orb. Yeah, as you'll see here. I pick up orb. Now that hammer's there, see I pick it up. I already fucking hammer. I have a hammer on my screen. What the hell am I doing? Wow, what a mistake that is. I literally have a hammer, extra action button on my screen, and I pick a second one up. Smart. Really good work there. That would have actually, that could have easily been the reason we didn't upgrade that, honestly. Using that hammer on Nezruda, or on whatever the last boss is called, Nalthor, with the spear up would have been huge damage. So anyway, that's the only, hold on, let's just see who picks up this spear or hammer. Because I never see it happen. It's not me. Oh my god, do we not pick it up? Long time, been busy with work. Second wave in my country over. Practically on our way to COVID safe. Wow, nice. Well, that's cool. Did the 6... No, that's 6% for 9.1, yeah. I think nobody picks this up. I never see it get used. Doesn't... I don't think we ever look back, but nobody picked it up before we ran, so I don't know why they would have waited, but maybe. Maybe the druid had it. Anyway, let's figure this out. Very confused. Well, first of all, what the fuck happened here? It doesn't matter. I don't know, but silliness was what happened. Okay, let's see this occur. Yeah, I taunted. It's just right, yeah, just right after taunt ends, he pulls threat. That's interesting. I taunted the boss and just didn't generate enough threat to overcome the. Usually they use it the second he lands, so that taunt is maybe a second late, but it's really not, or second early, but it's not really. I mean, it's kind of just bad luck. I guess he just immediately knows it's going to occur for whatever reason. Okay. Strange, but I guess that's what happened. Alright, anyway, that was good. Let's see what else we can find out there now. Actually, not a lot of keys total. Wrath of the Druids. Man, Assassin's Creed really just... I swear they're just starving. They're looking for any idea. I don't know, how many Assassin's Creed games has there been? May 13th? Oh, what the fuck? Comes out in 2 days? Anyway, down to my last Pepsi. Holy fuck. What'd you have, like 20 of them? You drank them all in a week? Holy shit. Also, Bone Storm doesn't need a buff. Yeah, no, Bone Storm's fine. I'm quite scared to macro things together with the changes to the ELUA. What's the quote? You always fear what you don't understand. Okay, halls would be any of these really. Let's just get going. Just made and put 50 of the really good feasts and 30 of the lesser ones in the guild bank. If you ever feel we are within a couple of pulls of a kill, pass these out. I'm gonna, yeah, it's not gonna happen. Is Bone Storm damage capped? Yeah, no. What do you mean damage capped? It's 8. It's like it only hits 6 targets or whatever, right? But I don't actually know. Up to 8 nearby enemies, it says. If people got banned for macroing things together, yeah, I mean, I swear, like, we're just like racing to say the dumbest shit sometimes on the stream. It's crazy. 8 targets, yeah. It's actually not warm at all today, so I'm gonna have to put long pants on. And in order to do that, I will need a minute. So let me fly out to the dungeon real quick.
The hunt must go on.
It's 15% max HP per second before boosts like bursts. Yeah, it's pretty good.
For Queen and
I'll be right back. Give me a minute. Here we go. And here we're the newest entry in our absurdity race. Blizzard like fun detected, fun removes. No more AoE pulls for you. Yeah, you certainly can't pull in AoE because Bone Storm only hits 8 targets. Very, very wise. You got to figure it out. Okay, so anyway, let's get another 19 upgraded to a 20. We already know this to be an easy key this week. The first part of the dungeon is actually probably the most important. Tell you what, if you're pulling more than 8 mobs in Mythic Plus, you're crushing it. Oh, is that actually Psychox? Psychox. Whoop. I guess so. 2,700 player. BDGG. What's that? Big Dumb Guild, right? It appears to be him. Is he normally a Havoc, though? He's a big boy, yeah. It seems that way. Why is he in this group? Alright. Seat up. Yo, it's the mage from the group. Oh, you're the mage. He applied. Nice. What's up, man? Oh, of course, now we drop the food. That happens all the time. People drop feast and I've already eaten. He is here to farm Valor, maybe? From a 19? Is that the most economical use of your Valor farming time? Who knows? Oh well, we'll crush it. We did a 19 already today, and it was very easy. So I'm sure we'll have the same results. May the tank get the lead. Have NUI, please. Anyway, maybe right now he's like, is that the real Metro? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Okay, here we go. Well, let's see what happens. 3 bosses, 3 specs who have hero. Should be easy. Hero. Bloodlust, you mean? You Alliance freak. Okay. Oh my god, I did it again. Literally can't avoid doing that, it seems. I literally was about to say, okay, don't use Trinket. As I've already used it. It's like, what? Nice, you're making so much progress on keys. Feels like I haven't made any real progress in weeks. Yeah, well, that's what it was like for me most times. So don't feel like... I wouldn't really say I'm making much progress. We just got 2 keys. We've gone through these like insane dry periods where it's just like a complete waste of time even playing. And then the complete opposite. Like, oh my god, this is the best group we've ever been in a group with, basically, kind of thing. Yeah. God, it's hitting me a lot harder than I expected it to. Good. Anyway, oh snap, is that these? Yes, apparently. What else? Not sure which healer is the best for Mythic Plus. For me, I like Paladin, yeah. Gotta be judicious with the taunting, as we know. We have limitations. I'm in that right now where every group is just so not so good. Yeah, it's just like some keys are just a complete waste of time, it feels like. Not really sure how that's occurred. Just like the variety of people, I guess. Well, we didn't heal this mob to full. That's one good thing to take away. One good takeaway there. AMS the soul splits, very good. Some people just don't mesh well together. And it's just like luck too, I think, at times. Like, if the right person makes the right decision at the right time, it could make. Like, I think there was actually, yeah. That moment in the other side was a good example of that, or in the Necrotic Wake was a good example of that. If that monk didn't AOE stun those mobs at the exact moment he did, we would have wiped there, right? And that was something that had no precognition or coordination at all to it. Like, he just knew to do it and did it, and he made the choice that saved us, right? Like, whereas like most players would not do that. So that's actually the difference in the run right there. That one decision. Okay, move good. Hope Blizzard don't touch my anti-magic zone. Yeah, they definitely should. I think they need to nerf it. Like, if more than 5 targets are in it, they need to find a way to make that happen.
You think yourself exceptional.
No voice pugging can be tough because if people assume others won't use their interrupts and then everyone overlaps. Yeah, that element is almost like adding RNG to pugging. Like, because even though there's real people out there and you can control it, it's not really ever going to be controlled. Very rarely. Okay, so we AMS'd one of those out of the mechanic, out of the fit. Anti-magic's, yeah, I think it's balanced for 5-mans for sure. But I would say it is not for raids. It's a pretty overpowered thing for raids. So I think they should just make it if there's more than 5 people in it, it does something less. Or maybe make it do a cap like it used to be. In the old days it used to be like kind of absorb instead of a damage reduction. And made it into a kind of like a very small CD. Basically, if you only ever used it for one person, it was huge. But if you used it for 20 people, then it didn't really do much at all. And that seems like the right way to have it. So it's pretty much trial and error for Pugging to find a group that is all on the same page, but without actually talking. That's a good way to put it. Definitely a good way to put it. I think putting the CD of it to 4 minutes would balance it for raids. Yeah. I wouldn't change the CD of it. I would just change the way it works. I think increasing the cooldown to 5 minutes is a good way to nerf AMZ. Yeah. I don't think it is. The problem that they're trying to circumvent is the fact that, you know, having multiple DKs is overpowered, right? It's like having an AMZ for every single scenario is overpowered, and that's not going to change when it's a 5 minute. That wouldn't change unless it had like 0 CD, or whatever, like an infinite CD. Like you could only use it once per dungeon or per combat. That'd be the only way it would ever change. So we can stick on him. Why? It's already hard for melee in this game. Nerf ranged. Yeah, they're not going to be able to do that, unfortunately. There's nothing to nerf about them, unless you want them to go stand in melee. Can you mouse over the Demon Hunter's damage? Nah, sorry, I'm not fanboy in here. You guys want to check him out? I'm sure he's streaming or whatever. Pull these again. I don't mind it, not an actual issue, but it does sound that way, yeah. I'm with you. Parroting the same bullshit that everybody else mistakenly parrots. Echo chamber, that's the one. That's the word. I will check overall damage at the end for sure, but nobody's gonna do this. This is like literally like if I think this is the big difference between the last key too. Like the healer was actually competent, or this one's so Ragnar's fucking healer with half the brain. Havoc is looking pretty strong though. I'm really glad to see that. I'd take Havoc. Havoc is like a top tier pick for me right now, I feel like.
No fooling you.
Oh, somebody's opened it already. The Demon Hunter is using talents which are not recommendable for any builds. Alright. Setting.
Meddle all you like, mortals. You only delay the inevitable.
This is the only thing that I don't know if it's because we keep pulling those mobs, but this has happened twice now where these prides are always in the middle of the pack. Psycho is one of the top demon hunters in the world. Yes, I'm aware. People won't stop talking about it. I assume he plays a tank though, right?
No feeling you.
Well, he's a better demon hunter than any of us, so I doubt it matters. Gotcha. He's certainly a better demon hunter than me, that's for sure. So is Kopf, to be fair. Oh my god, what is with the binding shop? Or we just don't ever use binding shot on this week, period. Maybe he's trying out new talent builds. Is that allowed anymore? No, not in my queues. Get the fuck out. You fool, get the fuck out. No, anyway. That's probably what he's doing, to be honest.
You're almost there.
Good thing saying Ikur doesn't show on details anymore. Oh, it doesn't. That's most likely why he's on into 19, maybe, yeah. RCP has a new guild.
Beware.
What? Who the fuck is that? I don't even know what you're talking about, sorry.
Beware.
Red chili peppers. Red chili peppers. Has a new guild. Good, that sounds good. Ready, check, pull. I don't know what. I have no idea what we were talking about right now, sorry. If I missed something, I don't know. You not knowing what WoW Kid is saying is a shocker? Yeah, it's like literally, man, every fucking... What is actually being posted in this fucking chat, man? I'll tell you what. That is some fucking bizarre shit coming on the chat. Surely those arrows are not actual symbols in whatever language that is, right?
Meddle all you like, mortals.
The hunter probably understands it. He's from Illidan. Well, yeah, they're both. Somehow the Ragnaros player is typing in Chinese too. Like, I don't even know what's going on. I was watching your 20 Sanguine and heard Toby stop by. How's he holding up? I don't remember. Good question. Oh.
That wasn't
Uh-oh.
right.
Yeah, okay, well, we won't be upgrading this one. Actually, I don't know. It's going to be close. Well, good catching up live again, though. I got to move fuel around the bow. Oh, how do you suck? Would you suck it out and then spit it? That's gross. YouTube wouldn't even let my symbols go through. Gotcha. It's because, yeah, they probably aren't a big fan of that.
You did it. Good guess.
Well, Metro, don't think I have seen a stream since BFA. Oh yeah, where you been? Michael Anthony, what's up, buddy? Holy hair, yeah. COVID, the COVID thing. Wasn't able to get a haircut for a while there, so I decided to just lean into it. Made golf interesting, but other than that, I've enjoyed my long hair. Actually, wish I could like have my long hair when I'm not golfing only. You just take it off and then put it back on. Does combustion have a target cap? Combustion is a CD. Does not work that way. Congrats on the 20. Yeah, and thanks a lot, man. Yeah, that was our second one, so doing all right. I think we still have a chance at upgrading this game. It's gonna be tight. Yeah, they blow us in there, even though it's pretty late in the dungeon. It does seem like the right choice because we're gonna need every point of maximization, I feel like. What's your IO? I'm not sure now that we got that key. Probably like 1950 or something. $1940 something maybe. You were at 11 minutes after the second boss in the previous miss? Yeah, after the second boss. That's the big difference. Our boss damage is quite weak in this group. Do you have all 19s? Yep, every single 19 I've had for like 3 or 4 weeks now, and we have 2 20s now. It's actually this one, that's pretty lucky. I was 3.2k last expansion, but this season AoE cap has killed it for me. Alright. Well, that's a shame. 3.2k, was that last season? Was that, where was that at? Was that even good? I think like 5k was like really good, wasn't it? I can't remember. Because there was 4 more dungeons than there is this season, so 3.2 would probably be like in the 20s maybe? Can't remember. The way to look at it is, realistically, you're never pulling mobs well above the AoE cap anyway. It's like very, very rare. The only time it ever happens to me is when I'm fighting things that are very low danger anyway, so it doesn't even matter how much damage we're doing. Like, I don't know when the last time I fought more than, like, significantly more than 5 mobs was and it was actually dangerous. It's usually like 5 right on the dot, or at worst 6. But yeah, to be like fighting 10 mobs that are all equally dangerous never happens. I can't think of a single pack, honestly. I was like 3.9 and 5k in post. Yeah, I don't remember where 3k would have been. Anyway, 23s and 24s, really? I'm gonna main DK next patch too. I hate how reliant I am on healer being good as Brewmaster. Yeah, it's certainly a good point. Honestly, don't think most groups pull large enough. Right, exactly. That's my, nobody does. Like, not possible. Like, so we're gonna fight more than 5 mobs in the pack coming up, and probably 70%. You know, like, if there's 10 mobs, 7 of them are not dangerous. So it's like, see, actually, no. If there's 10 mobs, 8 of them are not dangerous. Otherwise, every other pack is gonna be very small. We'll probably end up combining the last 2 packs going into the boss area, but that's, again, mostly fodder. So I never understood this whole AoE thing. Honestly, the only place that actually has made any real impact on the game is farming old content. That's the only actual place that matters, from what I can tell. Or maybe like our fight like Kale or something like that, like raid fights maybe, but yeah, realistically never in 5 mans barely matters. Actually, this is gonna be a little awkward here. Got Pride coming. Manners and high keys. Yeah, but nobody here is doing that, so. Oh, besides this guy who's in our group. But past that, that's it.
Measure all you like, mortals. You won't delay the inevitable.
It really had some problems with these prides. That's funny. I swear the amount of times that I've seen AMZ and Link together today are like they're probably like 5 times today, and I haven't seen it before that once. Yeah, this guy's just not ready for this week, it seems. A lot of deaths. 6 deaths for the 100 Gs. There's the rock, Ellie. Very good. I almost died there. It's a tough week for the healer, no doubt, so can't really blame the guy. Wait, are we gonna have Pride here again? Oh, this is a really bad split. What the fuck's happened here? This is why I really don't like this whole pulling through the wall shit. I think we are. Yeah, we all definitely are. 100% are. That's interesting. That's actually not bad. Very strange, though. Okay, that's actually interesting. Definitely not a bad thing. Actually, yeah, I think we're back on pace now. Now that I didn't realize how far ahead we were on count, but now that I realize how far ahead we are on count, I think we're back on pace. We'll save Trinket for boss. Alright, as long as we don't have this Pride turn into a disaster, it looks like an upgrade. The healer probably thinking, give me some of that blood decay healing, you think? It's turning into a disaster. To be fair, Bloody K is the best healer for Mythic Plus. Yeah, we know that. That's for sure. Okay, and Les will be up in the middle of the fight, so it's pretty much perfect. I clipped my runes there and didn't have a rune tap for that. That did a lot of damage.
Become so much more. No avoiding this one.
Beware.
That did not.
Devour them. What a tempting treat. No avoiding this one.
Beware.
Wow, that's a lot of fucking damage. But I feel like it's important to try to do that because we did have a lot of problems with that. Last time we did this boss, it felt like it was actually the reason we failed the key. Or we failed on the boss at least. We didn't actually wipe, but it came close to wiping us.
Beware. Beware.
See how much easier it is to dodge that when all of those are stacked up. Of course, other players aren't going to do it, but... Okay, Les is up in 3 seconds. Great.
Your actions are easy
1 minute
to
with Les.
anticipate.
Should be good.
Your ignorance may that my progeny shall sate their hunger. Your actions are easy to anticipate.
Got it easy. Another close upgrade, but we did get it. Cool. Close one.
Still, I do look forward.
We got 3 keys done in 3 keys. That's pretty nuts. Considering our previous weeks.
Lakali slumbers. Knowledge.
Alright, let's add that to the list.
Time will be his salve.
Another shaman healer.
Genocide will
We had
remain
demon hunters. We all know.
always.
Demon hunter, hunter, mage. Alright, so do we want to do the 20? Thanks for the key. Sure. Do you want to do the 20 or no? Going to bed now, Metro. Yashi, thanks, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Glad to see you. Oh, never mind. Saying is still showing on details. Taking a break. Gotcha. Alright, thanks anyway. Well, we got that key down at least. It's 3 now. See if there's any other 20s out there, but looks like it's gonna be upgrade 19, start to finish. After 21. Wow, that's could happen, but thanks though. Hey, it's a good key. Even with all those mistakes, we still upgraded. That's pretty cool. Found this funny Destine 2 video. It's called How to Warlock by Lazy Creek. Oh, that's you. That must have been a hard thing to find your own video. I could tell. Anyway, they should give Blood DK if you overheal yourself. Death Strike, rest of the healing goes to the party. That'd be insane, actually. Holy fuck. I'll just do over and over again. We'll just do Mist today. Fell Rush, damn. That kind of puts me off Demon Hunter. I fucking hate that talent. No, it was that strong. So why was the previous dude's... That's very strange. Why was the previous dude's damage so different than this dude's? I mean, obviously this dude's very good, but is that actually the answer? Or you said it was something about talents, right? The other guy's I-beam was 15% of his damage. This guy's is only 8%. Thumbs down. Fuck you all, bitches. Yeah, okay. Sounds good, man. Best of luck with your probably very bad Destiny video, considering you can't even spell the name of the game right. 8.2. Wow. May I see? I just had it up, yeah. A legendary difference as well. Gotcha. Psychox is also 230 item level. That's fine. I'm just talking about his damage breakdown. Don't forget what. What does that have to do with his damage breakdown? It's like completely different than the last Demon Hunter, and that guy was good too. Like, I mean, maybe 8.2 is a number he wouldn't have reached, but I don't think it would have flip-flopped his damage so severely. This chat is a fever dream, is it? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Psycho is one of the only ones that plays momentum all the time. Plus, you should add I-Beam plus Feldev DPS and compare it to the other Demon Hunters' I-Beam DPS. Wait, why would you do that? What? The legendary makes him do less damage with I-Beam or something? Is that what you're saying? I don't know. I don't understand the spec anyway, so don't know why I'm even asking. He was using momentum. Ah, it's a good idea. It's easier to keep a stone rolling than it is to start it rolling, right? Probably because he does more damage with other abilities. I don't think so. Unlikely. That would be a huge swing. Let's see. Is the other... It would be the first key. That was the miss 19. Okay, so let's see this guy's breakdown. I forgot that we could even do this. Yeah, it's like a huge flip-flop. That guy did 7.5k overall as well. It's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, Fell Devastation and I-Beam are way higher on this guy's chart. So it must just be a build. A different build, huh? He was also Elysian Decree. That's interesting. Did you guys finish at 20? The previous key? Yeah, upgraded it. Just barely. Legendary makes I-Beam cast Feldev. Yeah, both have that on, it seems. Or wait, yeah, they both have that on. So his Feldev and I-Beam just did less damage than the other guys for whatever reason. Nice. Yeah, it is nice. Different talents, gotcha. Okay, well, you know, biggest difference between the two is they're running different talents, gotcha. Sludgy Boys dies tonight, maybe? Yeah, I don't know. You down for 20 the other side? Absolutely. Why, you got the key? 7.5 overall Demon Hunter used 50% longer I-Beam talent. Oh, isn't that like, that sounds like that'd be very good with that legendary. Is that not the go-to? It seems like that would be an obvious choice with that legendary. Or does it not make the Fell Devastation do anything? Oh, Fortified Sanguine Grievous this week. Yeah, not too bad. Healer just has to be really strong and you're good. Not if you're running momentum. I see. Or maybe I don't. I don't know. Or it doesn't seem like it affects the legendary since Feldev did the same damage for both Demon Hunters. Oh yeah. It affects Feldev too though. Oh man. What a game. Love how everyone thinks they know everything. It is kind of crazy. I know everything. I am bigly smart. I'm bigly? Is that a joke?
Greetings, mortal.
Wait, we're doing the other side, right? Yeah.
Order.
It's 4.8k HPS. Normal is Bloody K. I'd say that's pretty low, to be honest. Considering how much damage I took there. Didn't really play very well. I miss District Attorneys being the capital city. Orbos doesn't really do it for me. Gotcha. I love Orbos's music, but yeah, Desaralor was fucking awesome. Desaralor is just... That zone. Cop was flying around there yesterday doing mythic dungeons to get mounts, and I'm like, the music in that zone is so fucking fantastic. It's unbelievable. Is there any tank that comes close to HPS numbers? Yeah, definitely Bear, yeah. Probably Paladin too. I don't know. Let's see if a mage jumps off at the other side. That's funny. My Pally has exactly 40k HP. Wow, that's interesting. Wow, look at that. On the fucking dot. You weren't kidding. 40000. That's very bizarre. Very bizarre. Desarler music is best in slot. It's so fucking good. BFA's zones were spectacular, to be honest. Like, I'll tell you what. Way better than people make them sound. And the fact that they reused Oldham and, whatever. What's the name of it? Veil of Eternal Blossoms. Oh, they're so good. Those like, usages of those zones are spectacular as well, honestly. Oldham's a zone that I need to do a playthrough of because I've never done it. It has the Zingle Best Piece IMO in Might of Zandalar. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't know the names of things very well, but... Light of the Seven, that's the one. WoW music has been like consistently solid for so long that when something really stands out, it's noticeable. Like it stands out very heavily. but I don't know the names of them. Hey, Bo, goddamn, long time no see. How you been, man? Do I want the strength or the verse? I don't actually know. I assume I want the strength. I will post it in Discord later. No, not that worried about it, but I'm sure I do know it. I just don't know the name. Been busy, brother. How are you? I'm doing pretty damn good, man. Pretty damn good. Waiting for this weather to finally turn into properly something nice out there so it could be even better. But it's been really shitty this last week. Yeah, I would think so. Always primary.
5, 4,
20 strength as well. It's a lot.
2, 1.
Okay, another 20 on deck. See what happens. Still got Crusader Aura up. Get that used as fast as possible there. Trees just makes my life so much easier. But healer's death does not make my life easier. Careful. Not sure what the hell killed him. I guess he stood in something. No, we've used everything. Although Rune Weapon will be back up. So, slightly less concerned. Some big death strikes.
Where you be hiding all them Zandalary souls one Sunday? Give 'em to your boss.
So, Feldev is not affected by Blind Fury. I don't know what that is, but sounds good.
So you can be sending them to the mall? No. Them is my people, Mazala.
And we both interrupted. Not ideal.
You always be soft one Sunday. Weak. Sooner or later you're gonna beware.
Why am I doing good damage? I don't get it. Lucky. Crits, I guess.
Heroes! We knew you was gonna come and help you old pal one Sunday. Mazala got me at a disadvantage. Beware. But if you collect me mojo from a few of me business partners, then together we can turn the tables on it. I'd be keeping this old lord distracted. Go on now.
God.
Go to the pad. And don't you
Leave me
be
alone.
taking no for an answer.
Third Rune Weapon up. Really need to handle Sanguine better. Blind Fury is a talent for increased eye beam. Gotcha. Well, that was a very sloppy pack. Dude's all the way down here. I don't think I've ever seen this go that slow. It's not good. Actually, it's not really bad. It's just dragging him the other direction. It's actually probably fine because it means people could attack him while we do it. A little late. I always like the other side, but man, this dungeon is tough. Oh yeah. How are the keys going today? Chung fam. Actually, extremely well. We had 3 very good keys in a row, which is very uncharacteristic for Tuesday. It's just crazy how good this trinket is, though. The more I think about it, the more absurd it gets. Like, it's the only actual trinket in the game that helps you both offensively and defensively right now, to my knowledge. I've got 4 hours left to work, and I'm miserable. 9 to 6 is a dumb shift. Oh, really? 9 to 6. What the hell's that about? I think I AMS that. Yep. Yeah, we AMS one of the applications. That's cool. That big red trash mob needs a nerf. Wow. Speaking of needing a nerf, what the fuck? I don't know how I didn't die there. Looked like for sure I was dead. We go on to upgrade this, that'll be a moment that you'll look back at. Have to look at the footage to see how much health I actually had there, but I imagine it was single digits. If you meant single, I've never seen the bar completely red like that. That was very strange. Like I just missed. I don't know. Yeah, don't drop sanguine. A little awkward timing on all that. God, these mobs are just really giving it to me really quickly. Really got to put a lot of work in to stop these heals. That guy's very slowly again.
Beware.
That was not the right time for that. I gripped it right at the second it died. So I was trying to stop it before, I was trying to move it after it died, but I failed. Big fail. Definitely got to save trinket for the pack coming up. And we did not interrupt, so that's really bad. Oh, this guy's arcane. No wonder why. My god. Just realized. I need to interrupt those. Reset. And before he turns like that shaman from the key this weekend. Can you use all of these other things? Oh, another 20. Nice. Yeah, unfortunately it's doesn't look good. I mean the big red troll, not you. Gotcha. I thought you were talking about the pride, actually. The comment, it's a bit of a joke that we had going for a while there. About the potential that there might be people out there who, like, when the thing spawns, are like, what the fuck is that? You know what I mean? I'll get it, don't worry. Just die to the melees here real quick. Cool. That works out very well. I do like it when there's natural fears and runs and stuff in packs like that. Makes things a lot easier with Sanguine. Grievous really gives me a heart attack. Oh damn. I hope you recover.
Meddle all you like, mortals. You
Okay, a very slow start to this dungeon. This guy coming or what?
Power is mine. I will live again. Face the wrath of the soul.
This instance is just brutal. Oh yeah. I'm not gonna blame the instance for those mistakes, that's for sure.
Rise in service of my God.
Halal, welcome. Oi 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 oi. Yeah. Definitely. don't know why that looks like that's interruptible. Oh, that was a lot of damage there, though. Oh, we almost one-phase that. Or did we one-phase it? Oh my god, we did. Holy fuck, that's really good. Well, that makes up for the mistakes. Hey, yes, this doesn't hurt, right?
You're a nasty one, but you be making him pay him
Certainly
debt.
doesn't hurt.
Sooner or later, you're gonna be back. You can't keep a bad load down.
Arcane Mage blasting, getting lapped by the Holy Pally. Yep. Arcane blasting. Literally. Alright, we'll just run for a minute and a half now, and then we'll fight again. Holy Pally is fine. Again, it's mostly Ashen Hollow there, right? 20% of his damage is a Covenant ability, so... Actually, no. 30% of his damage is a Covenant ability. Not, And apparently it buffs Hammer of Wrath, too, so probably more like 50% of his damage is a Covenant ability. Grievous Sanguine, actually not too bad for the other side. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be pretty bad in Ardenweald, honestly. Like, really bad. That place is actually really bad with Sanguine. Not broken at all. Again, it's not the class, just the ability.
Like these two crazy little moons here. They both be hungry for power. So we were more than happy to oblige.
Something I want to try in here for the second Pride. Skip the first Enraged Spirit, double pull the Warlords and Raptors, get Pride and use it on the second Enraged Spirit. Yeah, I think that's something that Jix does. I've seen that happen in keys with him. But it's a class ability. It's a Covenant ability. Take it away and you'll see a big difference. That would be nice for Fortified, oh yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be a death here. I don't think we'll survive this pack. Need to make sure these discharges hit me as little as they can. Now they're casting them on trees, or can that even happen? Seems like a no.
Beware.
Oh, somehow did not die there. Nobody ever interrupts these things either. It feels like very rare. That's like the only thing they do is damage to me, so people don't even care, it seems. Alright. I want that robot dog as a mount. That'd be cool. So jealous of your pretty D&Ds? Yeah, same, honestly. It's like the main reason why I play. That was like one of the main reasons why I originally wanted to play. Wait, what's happened? Oh, it's that DR. Who's stunning it randomly? Anyway, yeah, that was the big reason why I went Night Fae, honestly. They don't interrupt and then ask what happened after you die. Yeah, most times I don't die, but it would make the pack a lot easier if we just actually stunned as often as we could there. Or interrupted. That was the problem. We'd stunned too much. Not enough interrupt.
Beware.
Well. Yeah, Grievous is just a lot of effort in here, huh? Crazy. What do you think of the new Season 2 Mythic Plus effects? We don't know what it is yet, so... When we do, I will make a, When we do, I will make a video. The fuck? That's a new one. Literally. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Sai shouldn't have invited this priest. Yeah, this guy's probably a good pick to never invite a priest, honestly. Attitude is everything in dungeons. You are very calm. Like it playing with people like you. Working on my blood alt this weekend. Love the stream. Sweet dreams. Well, I appreciate you saying that. Calm is maybe not the way I would describe it, but I've become maybe a little aloof, I think, sadly. I wanted his utility, but he's providing none. Yeah, I don't. What did you want specifically? It's a long one. We're gonna be in combat with this for a long time. Vamp on Pride and Fear for the little guys. So yeah, Fear. Yeah. I think there's a lot of other options out there that would have suited it better. Damn, a leave and a DC. Yeah, no doubt. Well, did you see what that guy said? Did you guys not see what he said? My wife is having a baby. Going to the hospital now. What? Okay. The new one. Druid and Priest noobs, lol. Yeah, sounds good. Well, if you want to do the 19, I'm down for it. Up to you, though. And that was Priest, Druid, Mage. I also got a fucking Arcane Mage, which not the biggest fan of. I'd rather Frost, if anything, besides Fire. Someone should send him a mail in his realm so we know if the baby is cool or not. If it's a lame baby, that means he left for nothing. Yeah, you're kind of right, yeah. Big Druid, blacklist, and ignore. I mean, you could do that if you want, but I don't know. I mean, that's a pretty heavy excuse. If he's lying about that, then that's on him. Yeah, I thought he was fired too. I mean, yeah, I always expect it, but we could have had a Dragon's Breath and then we wouldn't have had any issues. Shadow Priests are value available, just hard to find the right ones. Yeah, I don't could not agree more honestly, or could not disagree more honestly. Baby better not be playing Survival Hunter. It depends on if he plays Survival or Melee in general, like fucking Feral or something like that. Like, come on, man. Fuck, like, grow up. Seriously, just grow up. If you're an infant and you're literally just being born right now, just grow up. I mean, what else is there to say? Just fucking grow up, dude. He didn't disperse the pride before Hakara either. I like Demon Hunter DPS in my group. Me too. I like Demon Hunter. I think my like ideal comp right now would be Ellie, Bombkin, Demon Hunter. Problem is then you don't have Lust. No, what the fuck am I talking about? Ellie. Yeah, no, then we're good. That's like crazy good comp actually. And then we take a nice Holy Pally, a very slender, attractive female Blood Elf Holy Pally with some nice hair. Anyway, I think I've yet to see a Shadow Priest do over 5k in any of the keys. Yeah, I don't know. They're like a decent pick for Tyrannical Week, I would say, but past that, I don't like them. People who leave a dungeon need to have a deserter debuff 1 hour. What about when you're in a group of 4 people or a group of 5 people and you decide to stop doing the dungeon? You think you should be locked out as well? I'm loving Demon Hunter. Good damage on every pull. Yeah, they seem like they still seem to be the kings of access to damage, which is why they were, from what I could tell, why they were so good in BFA. But somehow people just stopped caring about that in Shadowlands.
Speak plainly. My heart for Arden.
God, this zone is just awesome. Very good zone. I think if I spend as much time in Ardenweald as I do in Bastion, or no, but the other way around. If I spend as much time in Bastion as I do in Ardenweald, I might grow to like it less too, because I feel like I don't know why I dislike Ardenweald. Like, I don't know what stops me from absolutely loving it. I think it's just because I spent so much time here that I've gotten too used to it. Bless you, thanks. Yeah. Guess we got some allergies this afternoon. It's a boring zone. Oh no, I love the zone. It's just like actually probably thematically my favorite zone ever in the game. I don't know. I actually kind of like a more woodsy kind of forest instead of a foresty kind of forest. Will you play TBC Classic? I don't know. I don't know. I'll let you know in a couple weeks. I'll tell you, here's my take on TBC, first of all. Classic sucked. Like, it was the worst waste of time ever. It ruined so much of my time and interest in the game. It really did nothing for me beneficially. That being said, I really like Classic. Like, the game itself, not the game that we're playing right now, but the game itself. I love the concept. Yeah, I love it. So I wish that I could still enjoy Classic. And some of the reasons I love it, I'm logging back in. Sweet. Some of the reasons I love it are because like the old style class design was very appealing, and Shadowlands has just gotten closer to that point. So I like it less because of that. Some of the other reasons I loved it are because you know, like leveling was very engaging and very you know, there's a lot going on with leveling. Shadowlands completely blew it out of the water. Like now Shadowlands leveling is 10 times more interesting than classic leveling. So what's left? So what's left is seeing old content that's been removed from the game, old items and things that aren't in the game anymore. That's very interesting to me. But in order to do that, you have to actually go see the content. Most of it's dungeons, raids, stuff like that, which I won't have access to because I'm not gonna. Basically, it seems like the only way to play that game is either, you know, get in bed with some social group like a big guild or pay. You know, fucking literally, people like treat gold so absurdly in classic. It's hard to be in any state of like enjoyment with it. So that being said, I'd imagine TBC would just be worse in all ways. Leveling gets worse. Class design, even though it makes classes better, I don't like it as much as classic because it just kind of makes the classes, you know, everything gets a lot stronger and more niched. And then in terms of content that's there, it's not any different. Like TBC's content is actually identical to how it is in Live WoW, so there's almost nothing removed. So the only thing that has me interested in TBC would be one of these two things. Okay, well, first of all, this is kind of like 0, I guess, but it's on the list. Apparently there's a bunch of like lore stuff that has been heavily altered involving blood elves, and I'm actually a pretty big fan of the blood elf lore, honestly. So I could see myself doing that, and that would just be leveling a paladin or maybe even a priest or something like that, and just seeing the story there, and that would be it. And that would probably be like a 1 or 2 day thing. Past that, the only thing that would be really interesting to me would probably be getting a character to 70 and trying to do some light gearing on it, and then taking it into classic content. And I kind of jokingly brought it up with Cop last night, but I was like, yo, maybe the two of us get characters to 70 and we go try to 2-man classic content. Sounds interesting. But yeah, honestly, looking back at like Hobbs and shit, dudes who used to solo classic content, I don't think I'd even be able to get anywhere at all. Like, it doesn't actually feel like you gain that much power going from 60 to 70 from what I could tell, so that would probably just be a huge waste of time. I don't know. Anyway, woodsy forest versus forest. Yeah, like, so I mean, like, this is more like a proper forest, like it's mature forest, right? But woods are like sparse trees, right? So like an example of woods in this game would be like probably like silver pine or maybe like grizzly hills, right? Whereas this is a proper forest where there's like very dense trees. It's like trees and ground cover are the dominating elements of the zone. Anyway, I was all excited because I got beta last night. Oh yeah, it's like open beta, yeah. TBC may be good though with the changes. Yeah, I don't. What changes? Demon Hunter. Yeah, we've seen a lot of them. I think TBC leveling will be better than classic because you can actually viably quest. Yeah, that doesn't make me any more interested. I mean, you could viably quest in classic too. It's just slow. It's like that's the problem. Like questing doesn't become more lucrative in TBC. They just nerf leveling, so it's like you can do a whole zone and actually get what you need out of it. So I don't know. I just don't see a purpose to playing TBC. I'd rather play classic, but there's just doesn't seem like there's any way to do that. Every time I log on classic, it's like a fucking parody of a game. It's insane. Even on like, you know, I'm not on the biggest realm, but like I'm very surprised at how few people there are in Ironforge. If you go back and look at the Nostarius VODs on Ace Games TV, it was fucking insane. Like, there was like so many goddamn people you couldn't even fucking, like, it was insane. And that's what I thought Live WoW was going to be, but they made too many fucking servers. There's just way too many goddamn servers. So everybody's all split up. And even on bigger servers, it still seems completely, like, dead. I don't know. It's very strange. It's just not, it doesn't feel like classic to me, this product that they gave us. Anyway, Shadowlands leveling so good, having a lot of fun on my Mad car. Yeah, that's the point. Like, just everything I liked about Classic has now been eclipsed by Shadowlands. It's just a better version of all the things I liked about Classic, other than the content. If they just undid Cataclysm, I would have zero. You know what I mean? Like, if they could just put all that content back in, I would never look back. It wouldn't even be a discussion. You want to play Classic? No, fucking Wrath is horrible. Wrath is my least favorite expansion. I won't be playing Wrath under any circumstances. Okay, here we go. 19 this
5,
time.
4, 3, 2, 1.
My Classic realm is pretty busy, but it always feels empty. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Lots of players, but not a lot of play. A lot of people are just like, from what I can tell, I haven't actually experienced this myself, but Sarah was saying she's seen it a lot. There'd be like, basically like 4 people looking to fucking sell a run, or buy a run, I guess, instead of just those 4 people getting together and making a group. It's like, what the actual fuck, dude? So there's like actually no like casual element to the game at all, it seems like. If you don't have like a hardcore group to play with, then you're just buying runs. And it's like, honestly, it sounds really dumb to say this out loud, but I do actually enjoy farming gold in Classic. It's pretty like, I feel like it's like quite relaxing. There's so many cool ways to do it, but I don't know, man.
So you can be sending them to the mall? No. Them is my people.
Yeah, that was really well done.
No way I go.
I'll play Classic Shadowlands when it comes out. Shadowlands pre-tank buff? No thanks. Kinsman, so much content to do though. I don't normally get excited to go backwards. I'm not into Classic or TBC. So yeah, well, I don't know. Those products are just not... They're not great anyway. You have to kind of sell yourself on them if you even want to consider something that old. That's the other problem is, God, the fucking graphics just blow, man. I really try not to be like that. A good friend of mine, Diabolical, he was like, I don't know. He was very critical of games with bad graphics. I always thought maybe a little overly critical. And that's kind of been on my mind a lot over the years when I'm thinking about graphics. I try not to be overly critical of games with bad graphics. But my fucking God, the graphics are just horrible in Classic. It's unbelievable. Like, it's so much better in Shadowlands. It's really unbelievable how much better. Just the casting, the animations, the character customization, like all of this shit is just fucking 100 times better in Shadowlands. I don't think I can go back to playing on those fucking shitty ass low pixel models. I'm playing Classic Shadowlands right now, yeah. I'm not playing Classic till Wrath comes out. Okay, shit. Well, you'll be waiting a long time. Callum, anything good from weekly? Nah. Our days of weekly quests, or weekly box rewards are over. Long time. This pack just doesn't ever go well, it seems. Okay. Shadowlands leveling is fun but irrelevant. It's like a couple hours and done. That's why I like it, yeah. I mean, that doesn't make it irrelevant at all. It's the opposite of irrelevant. You probably just used the wrong word, but yeah. You have to level to get the character to max level, so it's more than relevant, but yeah, that's why I like it, because you could invest a whole weekend in a character and get a lot out of it, you know? Whereas in Classic, if you want to even, like, for me, Classic leveling doesn't start becoming fun until like mid-30s. So it's like a huge slog to get there, especially on Ally, which is what I would plan on playing. I don't know. I ended up getting upgrade today, but was from raid loot. Yeah, we don't kill raid bosses anymore, so I'm not gonna get any raid loot. How's Sludge's prog going? Pretty good. Made some very good looks last week. One of these weeks of fixes, by the way. It's on the screen. Grievous Sanguine.
You think yourself exceptional, gifted, but you will learn humility.
Relatively clever joke for a demon hunter. It's going to be a pumpy pride instead of a bumpy ride. Kinsman sounds like you want to progress every character to max. Yeah, anyway. Definitely the ability. I think the thing that I like the most about Shadowlands leveling is that you can literally do anything you fucking want to. Like, let's put it this way. If I could do 1 to 60 in Classic in the Barons only, I would be trying that right now. I'd be doing that right now. But, like, Classic leveling is so restrictive. You know what I mean? Compared to that's the thing that I like the most about Shadowlands. It's completely freeform. You can do anything you want at any given time. I could literally level from in the Barons 1 to 60 if I actually wanted to. Now, caveat, it would be almost impossible to get to 60 in the Barons, but it's possible. It is actually possible. So, yeah, effectively impossible to do that in Classic. Anyway, is it worth keeping the dinosaur pet until Hakar? No, I just took it there to get a slightly a more beneficial split there. Hey Metro, any chances you can get the add-on that shows spells and skills you use? No, unfortunately not. I get a lot of fucking hate on my UI as it is, so can't really be adding more things that I don't need. Hey, you could tell though. It'd be pretty obvious. Just look at what button is being clicked. And don't forget I record every single run, so you can watch them in slow motion if you wanted to. Plus there's not really much to learn. I would say like probably 90% of my key presses are just habit at this point. There's not really like nothing really special about it, you know? But I'd love like a version of Classic where I can go and do dungeons solo and have like, you know, some challenge, but not extreme challenge. Like, you know, it's doable, obviously. And I don't think that's TBC. That's probably Wrath, huh? So, yeah, I don't know. I remember that guy who kept telling you that your UI was clustered. Yeah, cluttered, yeah. It's like people just don't seem to know what they're looking at times. I used to really dislike your eye, but after months of watching you play with it, I really like it. Yeah. It's not really there to be liked or disliked. It's like I just need it. You know what I mean? Like the info needs to be there, and this works for me, so this is how it's there. I didn't organize it in a visually. Oh, what the hell? Oh my god, that was almost hugely bad. I didn't organize it in a way that was meant to be visually appealing, let's put it that way.
Beware.
I've done this dungeon 69 times and no scale. Oh. Well, that's a shame, but not surprising. Mythic Plus just... You would need like a group of 5 people who could all be tanks to get it, I feel like, because it's very rare to get the exact item you want from a Mythic Plus when you don't even get loot every time. You basically use vamps? Yeah, pretty much, yep. With Red Thirst, you want to just use it on CD. It adds so much healing over the course of a dungeon. I could use it right now, but since you brought it up, I'm a little more conscious of it, so we'll save it for the next pack. Even though it would already be up in the next pack, it's probably better to have it on the pull. Ideally, you'll want 1 CD up for every pull of every pack. And Blood DK has so many of them now, it's pretty straightforward to have that occur. I don't believe that. 69 times.
Beware.
I don't believe much of what gets said on the internet, but after all these years, I've just started to not care if it's true or not, and just let it be said for the for the face value.
Beware.
Probably should not have 7 stacks for this bleed, huh? I wonder why the other Vamp Blood would have been up twice there. What do you think of the damage buff for blood? I have a whole video on it. Check it out. Also, Lichborn on CD. That's a little different, since you don't have any way to reduce it. Vamp Blood and Dancing Rune Weapon are usable so often that you definitely want to use these on CD, but Lichborn I'm a little bit more judicious with. I like it because it's a sex number. Get the joke? Yeah, sex is fun, I think. There goes the aloofness, lol. Where does it go? Okay, well, this has gone a lot fucking better. Didn't wipe to trash in the middle of the hallway. I'm sure we're about to see some crazy pally things. Let's see it. You've played with this lock before? Yeah, I think so. I think last week. Actually, I don't know. 1850. Sounds familiar. I'd love to just see this though. Just like borrow his character and see what it's like to do that, because it makes me like very interested. Like that alone, it's like, huh, maybe I should switch to the Venthyr. In fact, the number's still going up as well. Like, what the fuck? Actually gonna finish this top damage is pretty wild. No, not quite. Your response to I don't believe it. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, at this point, so many people lie about so many small things on the internet that it's better to just not even care. When you get to his level, there isn't many people pugging. That's actually a good point, yeah. Well, that dude almost died to that fucking plague thing, corrupted blood. It's interesting. I'd say like secretly all I ever wanted was to do ZG one last time, or maybe more than once, but if there was like a way to like log on Classic and do ZG frequently, I would probably play it. It's like I just love ZG. It's just my favorite raid ever. I just absolutely adore it. I love everything about it, but people are so fucking weird on Classic that I don't even know where you'd start. Anyway, I think the previous priest was the same one as the one who once said we have plenty of CC. You might actually be right. The guy's name looked very familiar. I don't know if you were being literal there, but I think you might be onto something. CG is awesome. Yeah, I fucking love CG. Now we got a melee, so we'll bring it closer this time. I think I am, yeah. Go look it up. This is the best part about recording every single run. Go look at the spreadsheet. BigPlay.1/ Mythic Plus or whatever it is. M Plus Library. I can't remember. I should probably know that. But anyway, it's in the description. Go check it out. Go look for any Plaguefall with the Shadow Priest. There's probably very few. And then look at the VOD. On the right side of the spreadsheet is a link to every VOD. So, yeah, you could find that out immediately. Extremely easy to find out, provided there hasn't been a ton of dungeons with Shadow Priest. There might be more than I think there has been. The thing about this pack is once they all cast their discharge, you're good for a bit. But when they all do it at the same time, does that do a lot of damage? You don't like the pillar on this pack? What does that mean? Oh my god, holy fuck, good thing for Van Blood. I swear it's Raging Week. It feels like at times I'm just getting slaughtered by things. Oh, yeah, probably should have moved those out. Yikes. Yeah, these mobs really do a number on us, huh? Oh, okay. Got stuck. Cool. Yeah, Ashen Halo comes down. Probably a good option. Oh, weird. You have different affixes in EU? Oh, no, that's not weird. Today's Tuesday. EU reset is on Wednesday. A good choice on the Ashen Halo there for sure. Oh, this next pack's not going to be much easier. For whatever reason, EU's reset is one day after US's. I was wondering how you blew up a car so fast. Oh yeah, not tyrannical, yep. Definitely not tyrannical. No theological debates today, not yet. Plenty of time left for it. Did you just death grip 2 targets? Yeah, you never saw Gorfian's Grasp before. It's a Blood Death Knight spell. Pretty famous one. Focusing on all CDs now. Try to make this boss as clean as possible.
What have we here? That dusty old Loa has sent debt collectors already? But I haven't had his mojo long enough to create my masterpiece.
Wait, you made a deal with one zombie too?
It's not even fucking up. What are you talking about? Lust apple.
Shoddy work, Milhouse. This is a new
Well, Hey, hold on a minute. You just admitted to doing the same thing I did. Immigrant power beyond your comprehension.
It's laser time.
Power beyond your comprehension.
Laser time.
Power beyond your comprehension.
Beware.
Witness my full power.
Laser time.
See, we don't want him to die fast either. That's the big thing.
Don't get in my way.
He needs to still be alive. So it's always less on this one. If you accidentally kill him too fast, you end up fucking yourself pretty severely.
This one will drive you.
Beware.
I'm gonna light you and shadow you up.
Beware.
I'm gonna light you and shadow you up.
You can have the mojo. Your house is more important.
Power beyond your comprehension.
Yeah, that's actually ideal. She's dead now, so we just finished him up. That is pretty much ideal right there.
Power beyond your comprehension. You're the best,
Very good.
Billy.
Bosses are getting destroyed.
Oh, sweetie. You do care.
I don't know what our prospect for upgrading looks like, but I think if you do bosses that well,
That's sweet.
that's a good start.
Old one Sunday, I did share a romance back in the day.
One Sunday. Now give me them souls and kneel before your master.
That was long ago, but me remember.
Oh, I'm getting killed by
Remember how
Grievous.
the
Jeez.
souls be turning away from you? All them sacrifices, all that blood, how they were gonna.
We don't need worshippers. The jailer gonna give me all the power I need. And one Sunday the one who's gonna be forgotten.
Okay, well, we do have AMZ. Usually we'd have to use it on Millie, where we literally didn't even have her mechanic. That's very interesting. Is that the same pally from the Sanguine? Yeah, that's Genfu in the chat. Very good player.
Beware.
Yeah, this fucking Sanguine nonsense, so it just really sucks, honestly, at times. That mob is full health now. It's just really unfortunate. And it's gonna keep happening. We really need to kill this thing. Need this to be everybody's target. He taunted it away. Is that what happened there? It's pretty good. If so. My mob's at 50%. Just gotta be careful with that. Not a bad thing. We want it to be low, so we don't have to do extra damage to it, but needs to not die. The scribes are huge DPS to control, and not too much. As you can see, I had one the whole time there and didn't really do anything crazy, but barely beat my actual goals damage. It's definitely good to have, but more I take it because we need the count. We want the count split better.
So careful now. She's tricky.
Poultice, I mean. Yeah, whatever. I knew what you meant. Oh, it gets hit by the thing there. Maybe that's why I've seen it die before. I wanted to see this urn pull. I always screw it up. Oh yeah. Hopefully, it's very, very difficult if you're the tank, but hopefully I won't be screwing it up. Not much to screw up if you don't have to click it yourself. I use your MDT out, but I always end up with 1% short. Oh, really? That's strange. Must be missing a pack somewhere. Not a pack, a mob. And it doesn't work that way to my knowledge. What would you be missing? It's from the urn pull? Yeah, there's not. Yeah, the urn has nothing to do with it. I don't know. I'm not sure what we're talking about here. Oh, it's in Sanguine, what? Doesn't look like it. Okay, we got Pride, then the really big bull. Yeah, probably just a bird. A lot of stuff over here. It's better to be over zealous in that area than miss one. Okay, we save everything. No reason to do anything but auto attack really here. Actually, this is gonna really fucking suck with the... Yeah, in fact, I don't... Yeah, no, we can't even pull it all. Well, we could try, I guess. I don't know. Just needs to not get nuked. Yeah, AMS another one. Yep, looks like I did. Pretty cool. Don't know how valuable that is, but And I'm stuck. Had to isolate a few of them, and looks like we successfully did. Okay, now the big thing here is getting this matriarch right now. Because we do not want to have to fight the matriarch down there. It's going to heal like crazy. Okay, cool. That bird you gripped doesn't normally come, I feel like. Yeah, it's all on the route, so. Just have another look at what you need, and you'll make sure you get it every time. You'll be in good shape. You need every bird in this area minus the 2 and this one that's in the whatever that is, little waterfall area. This looks like a bad idea, but it's not, because if you don't do this, this mob has like 5 times more health than the other mobs. And we almost had the problem regardless, but this mob is going to heal like crazy. Anyway, the matriarch strat is the best. Yeah, I mean, it's a little slow, obviously. Most weeks you won't want to do something like this, but... Yep, it's like just kind of off on its own. And now we could literally grab everything else and be good. Otherwise, that mob is going to be the last thing alive no matter really what you do. I think even if you focused it hard, you'd have to like not AoE, because it just got like 5 times more health than everything else in that pack. And it's going to heal a ton with Sanguine. Yeah, the beak stacks don't matter to me at all. They're not part of the picture. Once the matriarch's gone, that is. The matriarch's the one that does all the damage. So do you blood boil to get it up, or target and then range pull? Nah, just taunt, yeah. Any ranged ability will work fine. Blood boil obviously is not gonna hit it, but oh, this is holy fuck, what is going on with the camera here? Not a good place to fight this.
You will pay dearly for this. This should be entertaining.
That's a scary thing to hear. Lust, right? Nah, we're saving it for the boss with 0 DPS check.
One a try. This should be entertaining. Now, where to put you? These are more than mere trinkets. away with you. My curious can prove quite deadly. You strike hard.
Wait, what the hell was that? What the hell? What the fuck was that? It just took me upstairs. What the hell was that?
Keeping an eye on them. Now hurry back with me, Mojo.
Yeah, that trick doesn't work anymore. Yeah, I mean, it didn't even do what it was supposed to do. It took me up instead of back to the start. I thought they just made it so if you were in combat, it didn't work at all, but it was strange. That was odd.
Friends of yours think they're gonna help you one someday. What chance you be having against me? It be Mwazala who brought Helia to the jailer's side. Struck a
Alright,
deal
easy upgrade ahead of us here.
with his eye and made the Banshee walk in with a whisper.
You think you're one boss, man? Maybe you've been skulking in the shadows for too long. Come on now, heroes. Bring the mojo back and help me put this one lower in its place.
I haven't done this fight in a while, it feels like. I've done this dungeon a fair amount, but we never get here. I was thinking about that the other day when I was doing this on my Paladin. I'm like, oh yeah, we have to like go in specific portals and shit, don't we? Yeah. The teleport changes into a full zone one after the animation. Yeah, I guess then. Okay, Grievous is actually a pretty big issue here, but we did a really good job. No, I didn't do a really good job, but Genfu did a really good job of not letting it be out of control going into it. And I assume we're going to destroy this. Maybe not.
You never care about your people.
Those guys are struggling a bit. Easy enough.
Better to pay attention. Don't you be counting me out yet. You can't be holding me forever.
There'll be no escape.
Cool. Good work on getting that Grievous done. Okay, that should be it. Should have the upgrade in front of us now easily. It's a really cool fight though, if you look at it the way it's meant to be done. It's like a couple different elements of pretty interesting mechanical difficulty, and then past that it's very easy. Like once you, like the basics, a lot of people always say like, you know, dodging the fucking hands and all that shit is the hard part for new players, but once you get used to that, then the fight takes on a new life. I wish we had the damage to solo the spirit. What is a tank, you mean? I mean, I'm sure some tanks could, but I don't think. Yeah, that would be pretty tough. We had two people there and we barely did it. Well, not barely, but he's doing a lot of fucking damage now.
Times change, man.
Alright, great. We also got our dungeon thing done. That's cool.
You see,
That's great.
they have potential. But don't you be worried about a thing.
Okay, it's the other side. 19 upgrade.
You have to learn from your mistakes. You did good, hero.
And that was
Yeah.
Warlock.
But what Mozilla got coming, Yet for more
Warlock, Mage, Demon Hunter.
Take your trinkets and be gone with you.
I gotta go for a class. Alright, sweet man. Sounds good. Did they change the mob there? I never remember the scribe ability going out in that area. It's because I mind controlled it, yeah. It was on my side.
One someday the boss man now.
Alright, well, I'm going to call it there, I think. I was going to do the 20 with him, but he's got to go, so no big deal. So let's quickly go open our thing and get our Kale trinket finally. Been waiting for that for a long time. We'll finally go get it right now. No issues at all. Yeah, it's really successful, though. We already got 4 keys done.
The hunt must go on.
Pretty good week, I guess. I don't know.
For
Fucking didn't pick up the actual weeklies either, though. Does the trinket change much between difficulties? I don't know. Now imagine if you had Vengeance Demon Hunter damage. Yeah, I mean, obviously they would do more overall than me, but we're talking about soloing the ad, right? I mean, I don't think Demon Hunter is like not particularly bursty, right? Like if anything, I would say it'd be probably Raw Paladin that would be the best at it. Did you time it? Yep, we did. Yesterday the healer didn't follow me, so I actually killed the spirit, but right when I click the urn, got times up. Make sure loot set to blood. I got it. Yeah, thanks. What 20 did you get? I don't know. He didn't say. It was his key. Brewmonk is best. Yeah, to be fair, actually, Brewmaster is very good for that mob because you could kill it. Vengeance is very bursty. You think more than Paladin and Warrior and stuff? Vengeance does like good overall damage, but I wouldn't say. Wouldn't expect that to be the case. Alright, so here we go. Let's see. It's gonna know. We have to open it ourselves, and we got not the trinket. So, but we got boots that apparently we didn't have for transmog, so thank you for that. Alright, cool. Well, that's gonna be it. Fun little day there. We got a lot done. Very successful, but we'll be satisfied with that. But wouldn't a Knife A Bear Druid? Yeah, I bet there's a lot better. Anyway, we'll be back with more keys tomorrow on the DK, and then on the weekend we'll hopefully have some interesting stuff going on. But we'll also be streaming the raid tonight, so hopefully people will stay tuned and watch us potentially kill Sledgefist. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But thanks for watching. We'll see you tonight.